And I'll tell you what, you really are spoiled for choice when it comes to football grounds in the Midlands of England. Welcome to the Hawthorns. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's West Bromwich Albion facing Leicester City.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
A look at the initial 11 for West Bromwich Albion. The emphasis perhaps on keeping things tight at the back, Lee.
Yeah, I really like this system. Very fluid look about it. It can be 5 at the back when you haven't got the ball, but those wing-backs can push into midfield to make a 3-4-3 formation. The width supplied by the wingers to a lone striker.
Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Well, as a team, Lee, they love to apply almost suffocating pressure. Based on the lineup, do you expect the same approach today?
Yeah, I think so, Derek. It makes it really difficult for the opponents to find their rhythm unless their touch is absolutely perfect. It forces mistakes, so I'd expect we'll be seeing plenty of that from them today.
And this confrontation is underway. Unable to keep the ball that time. Dennis Praet. Here's Tielemans. Mendy with it. Jamie Vardy now. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
Well, it's a big opportunity squandered there. They'll be disappointed with that.
Ajayi. Well, the term wily customer is often overused in football, but I do think it applies to Jamie Vardy. Lee, what do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, pace. Just look how fast he runs. Absolute nightmare for defenders to defend against when the player has that weapon.
Sawyers. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Determined defending. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And the right place to cut out the pass. Mendy. Tielemans. Dennis Praet. He could pick out a teammate. Perez. Fruitful looking attack. Went in strongly to win the ball. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Jake Livermore. Gibbs now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. An authoritative challenge. Well, he could really get at the opposition. This looks promising. A foul, but advantage played. And able to get a body in the way. Mendy. Mendy with it. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. And moving the ball nicely. Jose Perez. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, good strike! And the free kick caught cleanly by the keeper. Romain Sawyers. And there to intervene. Mendy. Dennis Praet. Vardy. Tielemans. Must score! In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
A chance to revisit the goal. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Furlong. Dangerous ball. Cleared away comprehensively. Timothy Castagne. Good-looking ball. Jose Perez. A chance to whip it in. Mendy. And they are on the move again. Can they cover up? And he's knocked it out of play, so a throw-in is the decision. Dennis Praet. Vardy. Top-class defending. Diangana. Robinson. Dangerous-looking through ball. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Jose Perez. Jamie Vardy now. Tielemans. Dennis Praet. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Vardy. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Mendy. Jamie Vardy now. They're making use of it. Wonderful chance! The goals seem to be at his mercy, but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the defender that makes him hurry his shot. Close.
Bartley. O'Shea. Sawyer's with it. Failed to keep hold of it. Justin. Here's Tielemans. Fine sequence of passes. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. And in the perfect position to read it. Mendy. Jamie Vardy now. This looks promising. They couldn't maintain possession. Dennis Praet. Oh, nice ball. Perez. And a goal kick will be next. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Vardy. Here's Tielemans. Mendy. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. What can they do from here? Crossing possibilities. Vardy. Well, he'll take efforts like that all day long. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Tielemans. Mendy with it. And they find a gap in the defence. Effective challenge. Really good interception. Fruitful looking at chances on. And still an opportunity. Perez. Dennis Praet. Mendy. Perez. Well, he did his job defensively. Mateus Pereira. Furlong. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. And a tidy challenge.
In the last 15 minutes, Leicester have totally dominated possession, creating lots of chances now. You think if they get another, then it's going to be really tough for the opposition to find a way back into this.
Vardy. Tielemans. Alert defending. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? This corner kick might help them.
Big corner here. Listen to the fans. They need to use that energy to suck the ball in.
And they're making a change. He's driven in the corner. And the header so near.
Well, he's in a great position. Technique's pretty good, but he just hits the woodwork.
Sawyers. And they've won possession again. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Vardy. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Barnes. Tielemans. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper. Well, the manager can't hide his disappointment at not extending the lead there. It's still on a knife edge.
Well, they've decided to make a change. And over comes the corner. The header, but far too straight to worry the keeper.
Yeah, meat and drink for a goalkeeper of that class.
And they just let his opponent glide by. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Diangana. Livermore. Callum Robinson. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. This might be ideal for the counter. Vardy. Tielemans. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Tielemans. James Maddison. Hamza Chowdhury. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Well, the defending not the best here. And players waiting in the centre. Tielemans. Vardy. Tielemans. Untidy on the ball. Darnell Furlong. Robinson. Well, it's one pass after another. Romain Sawyers. Can't miss, surely. Still alive. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And time for the change now.
Number 17 is Brom, to be replaced by number 11, Mark Albrighton.
Gibbs. Oh, he's given us away. And they know they need to stop him. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Well, he's given us away.
Well, there's a saying in football, Derek, that you always get one more chance. They need that chance right now. The fans feel it might be coming too.
Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Sawyers. Mateus Pereira. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Tielemans. Vardy. Chowdhury. And a good-looking pass. Promising attack, this. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Mateus Pereira. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Possession lost. Vardy. Tielemans. A real opening now. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, just look at the replay. The keeper's a little bit unfortunate. He thinks he's coming back out, but just clips the inside of the post and it sneaks in.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. So 2-0 now. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Easy save. James Maddison. Chowdhury. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Albrighton showing a real will to win the ball. Ajayi. Robinson. Couldn't keep it. Timothy Castagne. Here's Tielemans. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Tielemans. Well, body in the way. Over it comes. Well, did his job defensively. Brighton. And taking it away. And dispossessed. And there goes the final whistle. A story of disappointment, you've got to say, from a West Brom point of view, Lee.
Well, Derek, it's simple. Not good enough today. And as a professional sportsman, you have to push yourself day in, day out. That's the only way you improve. Back to the training ground for me.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.